where Queen Elizabeth was married and crowned, we gather from across the nation to mourn our loss.
The world might never see a funeral quite like this one again. Attended by presidents and prime ministers, the live pictures from Westminster Abbey were broadcast into many millions of homes. Swathes of the city were shut down and crowds waited from the early hours of the morning to watch the late monarch's final procession past Buckingham Palace.
It was lovely. The crowd was amazing. The people were getting emotional, paying their respect.
The service he's given to his country, it's the least we could do to say thank you.
At Windsor, people standing 10 or 20 deep to pay their respects as the Queen's body was taken towards St George's Chapel within the walls of the castle she called home. Her internment there alongside her late husband, an historic moment that brought the long Elizabethan era to a solemn end. The focus now on the next generations of the House of Windsor.
Whatever your views on the royal family, there's no denying this was a big moment in British history. And a key question now is how much of a turning point will this be for the monarchy's role around the world?
70 years as a reigning monarch, it's unheard of. And of course, it's a massive loss to the British public. I think she was probably the most well-known and respected lady in the world. And I honestly, genuinely believe that.
Baron Ian Botham of Ravensworth is a member of the House of Lords.
Typical Botham shot, and that's gone down the ground.
But of course, Beefy is most famous as one of the greatest ever cricket all-rounders. He hopes our nation doesn't now get rid of the King as head of state.
The Australian public will do what they want. They're allowed to. It's their country, and whatever they feel is best. I think it'd be a shame if it did go that way. We fought toe-to-toe with each other, you know, trenches, world wars, cricket matches, rugby matches. The history, it goes on forever, and I think it'd be a shame if that happened.
Here in Cardiff, the First Minister of Wales has claimed that the breakup of the United Kingdom could be closer now than at any point during his political lifetime. And even though support for independence here is certainly in a minority, a number of people do seem upset that Prince William has been granted the Prince of Wales title.
It's ridiculous. So to be honest with you, the fact that there's no consultation is par for the course, but it's not great and it doesn't make a lot of sense.
So you don't think he should be Prince of Wales, but you're kind of torn?
I don't think he should be Prince of Wales because, after all, Wales was taken by the English.
Like other parts of Britain, polling suggests views on the monarchy diverge partly according to age.
You think a Prince of Wales is a good idea?
Yes, I do.
How come?
Well, I just think we need something here, and I think he'll be very good for us. You know, very good.
In 1969, there was a special investiture ceremony for Charles after he gained the Prince of Wales title.
The symbol of sovereignty.
But when he arrived in the country as king for the first time, a small group of protesters heckled him.
We have to pay for your parade.
Thank you for coming.
The taxpayer pays $100 million for you.
It's about the hereditary system. It's about somebody born into privilege. It's about the setup of such an institution that shouldn't exist in the 21st century.
Bethan Syed was the youngest woman ever elected to the Welsh Parliament and is among those committed to getting her nation to cut ties with the King.
So do you think you'll see change in Wales in your lifetime?
I think if there are referendums in other countries, such as Australia and others, Jamaica has indicated that it would like to have a referendum. I think that will lead to a tidal wave of change. It will be inevitable then that there will be some sort of movement in discussion.
Well, minorities make a lot of noise, don't they? And I think it is the minority. To be honest with you, it's a free world. If that's what you want, keep banging the drum. I don't think many people are going to listen.
Some surveys suggest the events of the past 10 days have given King Charles a bump in support. But the real challenges will be as life returns to normal here. In this nation, the cost of living is rising rapidly and energy prices are soaring. And now the future, the standing of the British monarchy largely sits on his shoulders.